Hello there, my name is Marissa Lair. This is my Wayfinders Soundtrack presentation. So, the first event that I want to talk about is my previous life, basically, um, as a RVT, which is a registered veterinary technician. I chose a couple of pictures to represent this time. Um, Basically, right after high school, it took me some time to decide what I wanted to do when I grew up. Um, I went to college for a little bit and just did general ed, and eventually I was like, I want to work with animals. So I went to Carrington College and became a registered veterinary technician. This first picture is from when I would help with some of the patients. What we would do is we would track how much they were growing. And this giant St. Bernard puppy that we would see all the time would come in, and I used my own height basically to measure how much he was growing. And he was only like, I want to say 7 or 8 months old at that point. The second picture in the row is I was the employee of the month one of the months, and that was really exciting for me just to kind of see how much I was appreciated and how much I was growing. The third picture is me playing with another one of my regular pets I would see all the time. Um, Sometimes they would get bored while waiting for their parents to pick them up, or if it was the end of the day and they were the last ones there, we would play with them. The last picture is me and my dog. Um, I took her in for a dental cleaning, and it was really funny to just see her all looped up on medication. So I was just cuddling her and reassuring her before she went under anesthesia for her cleaning. Um, I really enjoyed my time as a veterinary technician. Um, there are a lot of good experiences I had. I had an amazing team. We worked together really well, but it was just not a perfect fit for me as a career. I was very anxious all the time, and I had a lot of stress and anxiety. I had problems eating at the time. It wasn't for me. Um, but it did make me understand more about myself and what I wanted for myself and what I didn't want for myself for my future career. The song I picked was Why Am I Like This by Orla Gartland. I just, this was a really kind of a lower point in my life um, with my anxiety. And I feel like the song kind of summed up a lot of that self-doubt, insecurity, and stress I was feeling during the end of my career as an RBT. But I do cherish a lot of the experiences I had during that time. The next event is going back to college. I decided to become a dental hygienist. So this is a really exciting time for me. I have a lot of amazing classmates. We all have a lot of fun together. As pictured in the upper right corner, we're all dressed up as ghosts for Halloween one year, and we took a bunch of pictures. Our upper left photo is a picture from our dental materials class. I had a really hard time, but I was very proud of myself when I finally figured out how to properly place what's called the rubber dam, which is the green part, and then the Toffelmeyer, which is that metal part sticking out. It has a little piece of metal that wraps around the tooth. I actually ended up cutting myself on it, but either way, I was still proud I finished it. The bottom left picture is a picture of me practicing my hand instrumentation, which was another hard point for me, but I ended up doing pretty well at the end. And the last picture on our bottom right is a picture of me and my friend that he took while I was doing his dental x-rays. It's been very nice to have a lot of friends and family coming out to help me. Yeah, there's a lot of parts of the program that caused me some stress and anxiety, but I have a much better support system, sense of knowledge of myself. The song I picked was Shiny Teeth by Chip Scarlark. The song's a little on the nose, but everything right now in my life is about getting shiny teeth for our patients, ourselves, and just happiness. And I feel like that song really represents this time in my life. And my last event I put in here is about getting married. Me and my partner had been together for about a little over 10 years, but we decided to go ahead and elope this past January. Me and Olivia, which is my partner, we had a very small wedding ceremony. I think there was only like 11 people there. It was a really nice little outdoor area. We planned it really fast, so it's kind of a last minute decision, but I think it was worth it. We planned everything in about 5 days. We still plan on doing a bigger wedding in the future when we can afford it, but we thought it was just time to tie the knot. Why not? I'm very happy with how everything turned out. I'm so thankful for my wife for being there for me and being able to ground me when I'm having hard times. And I'm always willing to be there for her for as much as she needs and for anything she needs. I chose the song Heaven by Emily for this event in my life because my wife is my world. As the song says, she's my heaven on earth. Um, she has taught me so much about self-love and patience over our entire relationship. I'm excited to spend the rest of my life with her. Right. And that is it. Thank you.